goddess. It's none other than Frankie Ward.
Oh, yes. Hello, everyone. Yes, we weren't streaming when I thought we were. So,
yeah, lucky I noticed. Sorry,
Well,
guys.
in a second, but
Yeah, 3 minutes later.
it's been a long day.
They haven't really started, to be honest. You've missed just bad comedy. So.
Pretty special delivery?
Oh, I get you. Big Amazon order.
Yeah,
Can't miss
sense,
those.
yeah.
Sometimes you have to sign.
Right? Something a little more important. I'll be here with my uncle and Mindflayer having a watch party. And I'm just gonna chill out here on the couch, have some snacks, and be on hand
going on,
to jump
Pete?
in whenever the mood takes me.
No, this is just cringe. Can you just get on with it?
A couple of lemons anyway. You should take a page from my book and take a load off.
Yeah, I don't know what they're stalling for, really. Unless they haven't got much to show and they're just trying to fill the runtime.
Ooh, hey, Frankie, I think you're on to something. I mean, this is way better.
Yeah, thank you, Frankie. And you know what? Thank you, chair scientists everywhere.
I'm glad you're both comfortable.
Oh,
with
God,
the
she's
really
annoying me
great
already.
Show today. Trailers to the most exciting upcoming PC games, exclusive world premiere announcements of brand new
Lose the
games,
fringe, love.
interviews and behind-the-scenes looks at upcoming releases, and lots more.
But first,
Lose the curly hair,
this year's
lose the fringe, and then...
PC gaming show with 3 huge world
You
premiere
can't say things like that, bro.
Go.
Things like what? What'd I say?
It's fine.
I'm joking. Am I allowed to joke? Am I allowed to joke, Pete?
Yeah.
Look, if she saw what I look like when I wake up, then she'd say the same to me. She'd say a lot more than that, actually.
I'm really not expecting much, if I'm going to be brutally honest.
Well, Bannerlord is one of my favourite games. Now, I don't expect to see anything on it because it only came out 2 years ago, so there's not going to be might be some DLC. That would interest me. Not that I'd play Bannerlord on the PC, but it is technically a PC first, you know. So, like I say, it's a PC first game. Like for Actus. Well, you might get some stuff on Civ, you know. You could get some stuff on Civ.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know what this is that I'm watching. Do you?
No. Looks like a kid's game. Sure.
I'm good, thanks.
From the creators of Dolph-Romantic and Kurzgesagt comes a new game.
From what and what?
Space.
Never heard of either of them.
Meet the Starbirds. Help them claim nearby asteroids. You'll need to build stuff.
Now,
You'll need to
tell me if
gather
I'm wrong,
stuff.
Pete. As
You'll need to
primarily a
connect
PC
stuff
player
to
nowadays,
other stuff.
is this the
Produce
target
even
audience for
more
PCs?
stuff. To advance your technology and
It's hard to say, really.
explore countless
I mean, would you say
asteroids.
that PCs are for adults more than kids, right? Because you need to have a lot of money to obviously buy one. So a lot of the people who've got PCs are going to be
You never
those in
know
full-time
what you
work
may
or
find.
stuff like that, right? To have the
Starbirds
finances to
coming to a solar system near
keep
you.
up, so to speak.
Wishlist now on Steam.
Well, I mean, like, if they do, then you know, the kids are going to be playing on their parents' computer, aren't they?
Got to be in it to win it. So If you hear any fizzing, folks, it's because I'm pouring myself a drink. I will take it away from the microphone. But these microphones are quite sensitive.
Yeah. Snowflake microphones.
Yeah. So far, nothing grabbing you on.
No.
Wow, Lornvale looks great. A fantasy world with post-apocalyptic vibes, guns, but also magic. Sign me the heck up. And actually, Mika, question for you. What do you think you would become in a lawless fantasy world? Seriously.
Well, I could see myself as
This
like
Mika
a ruthless
chick, she
bounty
used to
hunter,
be
blasting away hordes of enemies with
What?
a shooter, or
No,
maybe
the
I could become
co-host
a
of that.
silver-tongued traitor.
Do you remember
know,
the channel
talking
you
my
showed me a
way
long time ago?
out
It's
of
all closed
dangerous
down now.
situations.
Wait, but what about
He's
me?
one of the hosts. Do you remember?
No.
For you,
You had the
I
girl you fancied.
picture, a dead body.
Oh.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, I would.
Oh, yeah.
I always said I looked like Disco
And they
Elysium
closed the channel.
bloated corpse.
I don't know if the channel's still up, but the girl
It
you
really
liked
checks
left.
out.
She
Well,
was
Yeah.
on the patch. She
Lornvale,
was
it
one
looks
of the.
like both of our visions can come
She's obviously
together.
gone up in the
Now,
world.
Sean, since we're talking about
Oh,
fantasy
she's
games,
trying.
some of them let you practice alchemy, right? But how about a tycoon?
Grease poling her way up the ranks.
Thought you were going to say something else then. Yeah, grease farm.
Mika, is your clever wordplay indicative of me getting to brew my own beer?
You
I didn't
are
say
so
anything.
Right, Sean. It is
I didn't say
more than
anything.
just that.
I'm at the point at this moment of the day. I don't care.
Your very own ale recipes.
Oh, Mika, at last, a game that caters to my desire for medieval, mead-based monastery management.
Roll out
This
the
is
barrels
this,
as we
it's
raise
too
the
cheesy.
bar.
These guys are terrible, man.
Yeah, I don't know why this. I don't know why they're stalling so much.
Wow.
Now, would you say this is fair to me to say then? Because I'm trying to, you know, keep the conversation going. I talked about the game, you know, I thought it would be more for adults, right? That's what I thought. When I think of PC gaming, I think of adults, you know, not kids really, especially younger kids. But also, I mean, when I think of PC, I think of state-of-the-art of everything, you know, that they can do everything better than all the consoles. That's the point of them and everything. But so far, the games they're showing are not pushing the limits. I mean,
Kids games,
well,
basically.
here's another one. They've all been games that even I could play on my. I could play all these on my PC, and that's saying a lot.
Well, let's just hope they're, you know, saving all the good shit for later.
It's not what I generally expected. Let's put it that way. It's games that you would find on the console more than a PC. That's kind of how I'm looking at it, you know.
Hmm.
That looks like RimWorld.
You got glass, ice in your drink.
How do you know?
Huh.
How do you know I had ice in my drink, bro? You heard the ice, did you?
I heard the clinking. Yeah.
I told you, my name is Ringo.
Oh god, this is going to be rubbish, isn't it? This whole show, I can feel it.
I'm a little surprised at the games they're showing to start with. Yeah, they've all been not what I would have thought to see on a PC gaming show. Put it that way.
Use your words. Okay, crap.
Like I say, I could run all these games, and trust me, folks, that says a lot. I could run all these.
Yeah, considering your PC is from the Crustaceous period.
Yeah, and it would still run all these.
I guess it's just you and me now.
Seems that way.
I've never seen the stars like this before.
Well,
I can still run XCOM, you know, bro. I can't run it at max settings or anything, but I can run XCOM. XCOM 2. That's the before anyone gets sarky and say you the 1993 version. No, the remake version. So.
Yeah, I know.
It can run Civ 6 on it as well. Not particularly great.
Barely.
Yeah.
Coming up in the PC Gaming Show.
Make sure you get that sponsorship in, guys. Nice to see you running in the chat. That's bullshit, by the way.
Comes in guns blazing.
They're very different games, Alan. That's the thing. They're very different games. I know why Alan doesn't like it. I'm not gonna have a go at him. I know why he doesn't.
Why doesn't he like it then?
Because he couldn't get past the mutants.
But the newer versions are easier than the originals.
The newer game is easier than the original, definitely.
Yeah.
But I remember him telling me he couldn't get past the mutants. Alan, we'll have to go through it next time I see you. Then again, we've got to go for Alien Isolation first. I'll put it on the list.
Ah, you were looking for answers. For you, these centuries would have passed in an instant. I once served your father.
In some ways, Alan is better. In other ways, it's not.
For everything you see here.
Told you, it's different games.
I am Savi. Welcome, Zoe.
They're both good games, Alan. You can't go wrong with either, really.
Oh, the originals are brutal.
They are brutal, yeah. For some reason I found that funny, I don't know why.
What?
The reaction of that you getting shot. I mean, look at this game here. Right? The art style's interesting. It's not PC, it's just not what people want. Who knows? Thank you, PC Gamer, for showing me a bunch of games that I can play if I could watch a PC. Thank you.
I think all these indie developers have realised, well, that the shitter we make the graphics, the less of the processing load, the more PCs it can go on.
Well, I suppose there is something for that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I do find throwing a rat or something quite amusing.
Well, there is an offer that you can't refuse. So, how about you, good fella? Are you ready to get your knuckles bloody with fallen aces?
Well, Mika, I'd rather use a lead pipe.
Please stop trying so hard.
I have these fragile RTS digits.
Yeah, okay. Well, good news, Sean. You will recognize our next game, Stormgate, a real-time strategy game. It's given off some big StarCraft vibes, which is not surprising since it's being made by a team of former StarCraft developers. And hey, Sean.
Yeah.
You played StarCraft like an hour or two, right?
Oh, yes, Mika. I've played maybe even 3 hours. I even dipped a toe in a little bit.
Crazy.
But now for all you RTS fans out there, heads up.
Yeah, look,
Stormgate
throwing
has
rats
done
on
a
people
lot
looks
more
fun,
than
I
just a
agree.
Trailer. We visited the developer Frost Giant Studios for a close-up look at their new RTS. So get those hand stretches going, prop up your gaming chair, and stay hydrated. Prepare to do battle in Stormgate.
Street Hassle? What was that?
Before
What's
the
Street Hassle,
Infernals
Pete?
invaded us on
No
Earth
idea.
and
What's
destroyed
Street
human
Hassle,
civilization,
Alan?
They engaged in battle with their sworn enemies, the Celestial Armada. Angelic form merged with advanced technology. The Celestials fight unlike anything we've seen. Harnessing
The
both
Celestials,
light
isn't that Marvel?
and darkness. They have new
Is
ways
that-
to mine resources.
That's what I thought they were called, the
Centralized
Celestials, in like the
production.
film. I remember the film it is
Their
now.
flying arc ship
Been so many
cascades
of them.
power,
The Eternals, that was the
used to
film.
expand
But that was the enemies in
infrastructure,
that, whatever.
energize their army, and enhance their abilities.
Google it. No.
Now, the Celestial
He's got an
Armada
attitude tonight, isn't he?
Earth is the latest battleground, and the war, it's just getting started.
Oh, that's why.
I'll tell you what you might get tonight, Pete. This might excite you. That Frostpunk game. That would be
Yeah.
on this, that would be on this show.
Celestial Armada
Hopefully,
is
yeah.
a dying alien race that is moving through the galaxy, and they are ancient beings that stretch back to the origins of the universe itself. And everything from their beings to their civilization to where they live is technology.
You realise, Alan, it's only you,
And
me, and Pete in
we
here, right?
love playing into that mechanically with how they express
So-
themselves on the battlefield and the game. With each faction that we develop, we start with a core identity. The Vanguard, we have this plucky human resistance. They're about adaptability, and with the Infernals, we really explored the idea of a unit-focused faction that could have a different way of summoning their troops into the battlefield. With the Celestials, when we started out, we really wanted to push
Yeah, I
on
can
the
see what they mean by it
and
looking a
we
bit
thought,
like
how can
StarCraft.
we
It certainly
make a
does.
building-focused
Yeah.
faction? And also a
If
faction
that's
that
your jam,
introduces
me, it never was.
map-wide
I like the old
mobility.
Command and Conquers.
They
That
are anchored by this idea that they're descending
real-time
into the
strategy games, but
atmosphere
I've never been. It's
from
not my
the
favourite
Celestial
genre, really. to be
Armada.
honest.
And so when you're playing,
I prefer
as this
turn-based.
faction and can build
Oh, I know
structures
everybody
all
hates
across the map
turn-based,
in
you know.
different places very
You've got to have
easily,
this,
in
like
many
Final
ways
Fantasy
it
Rebirth.
becomes
You've got to have
this
this
strategic
turn-based
dance
mixed
about
with
where the
no.
conflict is playing
Final,
on the map.
Final
So
Fantasy Rebirth
we've kind of
combat
shifted the focus
is shit.
onto the buildings themselves. There's going to be
Right?
a lot of emergent
It's shit.
gameplay that players will discover on their own.
Well, yeah, kind of.
No, it's shit. The AI home in on whoever you're controlling. So if you're playing as a tank, like Cloud, right, or Red 13, that's fine. But if you've got to switch to Aerith to do a heal, all of a sudden, they stop attacking your tank and come right for you. Dumb. What's the point of having a tank if you stop being a tank as soon as you switch characters? Dumb. Stupid.
Yeah.
Shit. Sorry about that. That was my little rant over. As you were.
Is not something that we've seen before in a real-time strategy game, and it took a lot.
That review is going to be interesting.
The point that it felt balanced and
It'll be very long.
felt
It is going to be very long.
comparable to the other two races.
Stormgate is a Blizzard-style RTS.
What do we feel about this game then? I mean, not really for me.
There's a market for it. StarCraft was a big deal at its time. It still is to a certain degree. It was very popular among esports. So there is a market for that stuff for sure.
Into the genre, we want you to have this asymmetric experience where playing one faction or another faction really.
I mean, there is quite deep strategy to it. It just depends. I prefer to be able to pause my game and do stuff like in Stellaris or something. That's just how I like the games to be, but I can see the appeal.
Do you play Stellaris?
Do I? Yeah. I play it. It's one of those games that I binge, so I can run it on my PC. It's not that graphically intimidating because it's mainly space, right? So
Yeah.
I can run it to a decent level. They'll release a couple of DLCs every year for about £5, and then I'll play it for a couple of weeks, and then I'll get bored. So it's a good game. It is a good game. It can be quite hard to get into, though.
I tried. A nightmare.
Yeah, it is quite in depth.
Which means making it more approachable for new players coming in without taking away the high skill elements of the game.
I think I tried to get Alan into it since Alan's here. Because then he could create his Galactic Empire. I know he'd like to play
bringing
it,
the
but
community along with us and benefiting from that.
it is
feedback
quite
that the
intimidating.
community
It's one of those
provides
games
us
where
to
you've got to
really
like
make the game what they tell us they want. We've been having
stay at it for a long
conversations
time
with
before you get the
community,
gist of it.
and together, hopefully, that we really are able to craft something that feels collaborative. We're sharing it at a much earlier stage than any game that we've worked on in the past. But it is a better way to make games. I believe that Stormgate, as it evolves, will turn into
Good thing about
something that is
Stellaris,
literally
even
the
though
best
you know
game
just
that we've
talking,
ever
is that
worked
you
on
can
as
play
a
as a
We hope
good
you've
guy
enjoyed
trying to bring
this
everybody together and
exclusive
doing the whole peace
first
thing, or
look
you
at
can
our
play
Celestial
as
faction.
An arsehole?
It's free to play.
no, you can
It's
literally
available
play
to
as the big
everyone.
bad,
We'll be
where
launching
your goal
fully
is to
into early
destroy
access on
every
August
star
13th.
system.
Yeah.
But
So you
can
go
do
around
this
literally
before then
destroying
on July
stars and
30th
stuff like that.
by going to Steam and picking up
So
one
it's
of the
very
bundles
freeform. You can
that's
kind of choose how
available
you want to
today.
play it, or you can play like as a trader. I played a game a couple of months ago where I played as Electronic Arts.
I am beyond excited for
So I played as a business called Electronic Arts.
If you're excited for RTS,
I have another mate who plays it.
What does he say about it, Jim? Does he like it as well?
He loves it.
Yeah, it is good. Just takes a long time to learn.
Solid logic, Frankie, but why are you telling me this now?
Sorry, folks, if we're talking about Stellaris. It is a PC game, but obviously it's not what you're seeing on screen. But we just, I don't know.
Here is another example. Let's say someone knocks
The bad comedy isn't helping.
A regular person would get up and
It's
answer the
embarrassing.
phone, but me, I just hurl this brick through my front window, and whoever was knocking runs away in terror. Bricks, they're like spoons you can throw.
I feel like I'm really starting to get you, Frankie. A window brick sounds totally overpowered. I think you're onto something.
My point is this. It's a really exciting time for strategy games on PC, and we've got so many more to show you today, starting right now. All
Yeah,
you
but
turn-based tactics fanatics out there do not want to
okay, turn-based tactics. Okay then. Show me then. This is my jam. I like turn-based. Okay, show me then.
Oh dear.
Okay, War on Mars. Mars tactics. Okay. I didn't like what I saw at the start. Build your corporate stronghold.
This looks like it was made in 1962.
Yeah, none of these PC games so far look like they are recent at all. Okay, so this looks a bit like XCOM meets Jagged Alliance on Mars. The graphics are, yeah, I mean, in turn-based tactics games, graphics are not the most important thing, but XCOM looks, the XCOM remake looks significantly, much better, and is also an XCOM game. So, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things, dude. If this game is 10 quid, right?
Yeah.
Then maybe I'd be like, all right, for 10 quid. But they'll probably end up charging. They'll want full price for it. Do you know what I mean? They'll want 30 quid for it, and it's like, nah, dude. I do like my card games. I know you do as well, but what do you think of this? It's kind of a card game, I think.
No, just pure card game, please. I don't want any, gimmickry or.
I wonder if this is from the makers who did Slay the Spire, because it's reminding me an awful lot of Slay the Spire. Don't know if you ever played that one, Pete.
No.
Excuse me. Slay the Spire was pretty good.
When the demon looked upon the earth, it was the look of death. So Kamler is really trying to summon a demon from another dimension. What a twat.
The primary mission is
Oh,
to sabotage
swear word.
the operation at any cost. A splendid hiding place.
How about a little switcheroo?
You got equipped with Thinamagics too.
You're not the only one with tricks up your sleeve.
Tight passages, traversing the rooftops, will require some cunning.
Don't mind me.
Did you just melt him?
It's an incredibly complicated chemical reaction. But yes. Impressive.
Terrifying.
It has its uses.
Not really terrifying, no.
I know this is a kind of a bit of. This has got stealth elements. Reminds me a little bit of a game called Invisible Ink. Don't know if you ever played that.
Nope.
Okay. A little bit maybe turn-based as well. Turn-based mixed with Invisible Ink. So not really my kind of game because I don't like this kind of stealth. But the Werebear. Okay. That seemed to not fit in. Thought it was quite a realistic game until I saw the Werebear.
Tactics, a ragtag group of scientists, and a werebear. What a great world premiere trailer. And speaking of trailers, Mika, we've had a ton of them on the PC gaming show over the last 10 years. You want to hear some stats?
Oh my god, is Master Chief a Covenant killing machine?
Has and always will be, Mika. And in the first 10 years of this
I
show,
mean, these guys aren't helping.
No, these two are literally like
18 seconds of exclusive PC gaming content, streaming in a
they're
plethora
putting
of
me to sleep, mate.
And that's not all, Sean. We have worked closely
I mean,
with developers to provide exclusive behind
I got absolutely nothing against indie games at all, right? They have their place in the marketplace.
Yeah.
For the right price, like I say, a 10 quid so, then that's fine. But I was expecting to see really top-end graphics from the super PCs that I could never afford. That's what I was kind of expecting to see, that them focusing on, but they've really just... This feels like more of the same as the show we watched yesterday, the Future Game Show. It's the same thing.
My name is Dave, and I'm the
Mainly just independent
and
games.
If you know us, you know we like to make things that are...
Well, hopefully we get something decent at some point, but...
I cannot wait to show you our brand new expressive dance battle adventure. All systems
Dance battle adventure, I mean.
takes the fun of freely dancing and moving through a space, combines it with some tense arena combat and a heartfelt and funny story, all in the name of taking down an evil corporation. Look, we wanted to make a game about dance because, well, we're not the greatest dancers. I'm not. But that doesn't
why are you...
The thing about dance is that everyone
But when you
can
think
dance,
of
and if everyone
PC
can
games,
dance is what you need to save the world, then maybe
that's
everyone
console
can
games,
save the world.
surely.
I'm going to let the teaser speak for itself, but please go to allsystemsdance.com for more information.
That you're making a coffee or
Thank
something,
you
bruv.
for watching this, for being a part of this.
No.
Okay.
No, that'll be my mum. Hello, mum.
Is she making you a coffee? Say you need one.
Don't believe their marketing and don't believe their messaging. This is the face of Whoosh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Trapped here on this island, we are being watched and we have to fight back. I know they outnumber us, but we've discovered their weakness. Their weakness is dance.
I think Alan's still watching. He may have fallen asleep. Bless him. What I was going to ask him is, has he seen anything that he likes? I think I already know the answer, but I was going to ask him anyway. But I think he might have fallen asleep.
The three-letter word, I think, is responsible.
You think so? Oh, what's that then? Yeah. Again, another game that my PC could probably run. So I suppose I should be happy. There's lots of games here that I have access to.
Sorry, have we gone back in time to like 1985 or something?
I think it's just. I think it's just the trend, bruv. There's just a big trend for these kind of like, I'm not even sure what to call them. They're mainly indie games, but they're like got funky art designs. some of which look good. I'm not saying that they look bad, all of them, but none of these games are unique to the PC. All of these could be run on all consoles, probably even the Switch, right?
Yeah.
So why is these games on the PC gaming show? I don't really understand.
We're trying to wrestle to get some content, I suppose.
Maybe the truth is, mate, is that we're just seeing that as the consoles are getting more and more like mini PCs, which you've said they are anyway, that games that are coming out only for PCs are becoming less and less because they're all getting ported over to the consoles. So because they're all getting ported over to the consoles are showing them. So when it comes to the PC gaming show, what games are coming out just on the PC that they can show? And obviously there's a lack of them coming out because they're all coming out on the Xbox or PlayStation as well. So the PC has very little unique games for them.
And I think you're right. I think it's, if it's like a sort of a AAA title, they're going to want it all on every console or exclusive to the console or...
Mm-hmm.
So...
I mean, even some of these games they're showing us here are coming out on the console. So even the games they're showing us here are not all PC only. Yeah. Some of them are. Some of them say only Steam, but some of them also say on the consoles as well. So even these games are not PC exclusives, really. At least a lot of them aren't. I mean, you could say that this game is a bit more what you may expect on the PC. Pete, not really that impressed, as I can hear in his voice.
I'm bored.
Yeah, I think Alan's asleep. Sleep well, Alan.
Listen to the sultry sounds of our voices.
Yeah.
Phantom Line. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Mika, pop quiz.
But I didn't study, Sean.
Quiet. Listen, let's say you find yourself face to face with a huge mutant super soldier.
I don't think the stream doesn't have any audio, bruv.
Working for an evil mega corporation, like you do.
It does.
No, it has mine and your audio. There's no video audio.
Really, but there's the audio levels.
Hold on. Is it just really quiet? Okay, it is there. Sorry, but it's really quiet.
Is it?
Reception back in 2015, Tripwire had actually been at 9.
Don't know if anyone's watching anyway.
In the upcoming sequel, players will face off against a new upgraded generation.
Yeah, it's really quiet, dude. It's there, but it's really quiet.
Co-op horror FPS.
And the Zeds aren't the only things that have gotten an upgrade.
Well, I've tried to improve it.
We visited those mad scientists at Tripwire Interactive for this exclusive look at the guns and gore of Killing Floor 3.
Killing Floor 3. Now, I believe this might actually be a PC exclusive. I don't think no one came out. If you're wrong, nobody correct me on that. I'm not familiar enough with the game, but I recognise the title. And I know that these are on PC for the first two. So the thing is, Pete, there's really very little. There's no PC exclusives anymore. Or if there is, they're very few.
Yeah.
So I suppose that really limits what they can show. This game doesn't do much for me, to be honest.
Action horror would be the thing that we focused on from the beginning with Killing Floor 3. It was really about science gone wrong. I mean, even like, look at this set, right? As a kid of the 80s and 90s, I just loved the Dark Horse Aliens and Predator comics. There were some elements in there about trying to create biological weapons set in a thematically dystopian-themed world. So we wanted to tie that in. But from Predator and Aliens, one of the things that you see the most is basically a group of well-trained badasses who have to use every single bullet, every single grenade, every single weapon to handle the things that they're being faced with, these kind of insurmountable odds. Those moments are what motivate us, and that's when Killing Floor is at its best.
There's just a combination of just so many small elements that we've improved over Killing Floor 2 experience. We've increased the amount of Zeds that are in the world at one time, so the battle feels way more epic.
We knew we wanted Zeds to become more challenging. We're increasing how they get to you, how they damage you. So the cone of danger has essentially increased dramatically. Anywhere on screen Zeds can be, so I have to kind of keep my head on a swivel and really learn how to prioritize my targets. It's not essentially what's closest to me, but what can get to
me. You mean keep your head on a swivel? Just increase the field of view.
More ways to kind of
or get a widescreen monitor.
But that horror element as well in KF3.
We have like very detailed hit detection system now, and you can blow off any limb. Every bullet hole that hits it stays there permanently. Exactly where you burn the creature is where you'll see its flesh burnt. We actually have Zeds where you can blow limbs off and they'll keep fighting you if it's not a critical spot.
Okay, so this
of that
game
Zed.
Most of our Zeds have somewhat of a critical zone on it.
Class as a PC game in my head.
Back,
yeah.
Chest, they'll glow.
Doesn't mean that for me. That's irrelevant.
Off and expose like an inner
at least this is what I would
expect.
expect.
Shoot, kind of deal
and it's taken
killing blow to that Zed.
40 minutes.
One thing that's always felt
to get to a game that I would have expected them to show
we
another
wanted
class
there to
PC
be
game
variety
primarily.
when you do that. Their heads are made up of multiple meshes.
Not saying
so
again
that
that this
can
can be on the
essentially
console,
open up and
but
kind of randomizes what that head could look like. There is the opening shot of Day of the Dead, where there's literally just a massive tongue and maybe like a few teeth hanging there. We're very big horror fans. There's kind of like little Easter eggs throughout everything. That impact and that feedback and that variation makes shooting things in the head feel incredibly rewarding. We hope you enjoyed that exclusive look at Killing Floor 3. For more information, visit killingfloor3.com and wishlist now.
What a beautifully twisted and nightmarishly gory game. Yeah. I've already added it to my wish list, and look at this, Mika.
Oh.
I'm sure you've added it to your wish list,
bro. I've also been in their Discord for 3 weeks.
Sean?
He hasn't, has he?
For cleaning floor
of course
3,
he hasn't.
the mopping simulator.
Oh, I mean, I was kind of wondering why there was so little chat about killing Zeds and so much about preventing streamers.
We're not 5 years old, people.
Listen. Comedy is hard.
It's
not easy. Comedy's hard.
Thousands of screaming
but forced comedy.
Yeah, you can do that.
And logistics for athletes.
Just get different people. These guys are rubbish.
Here's the world premiere trailer.
Not actual gameplay, okay.
This city is about to experience a football game that could be the
football
greatest it has
game.
ever seen. You are responsible
Although there's
for how
nobody
it
in
will
here,
go
I
down in
think
history.
it's a football
Get ready to
fan, I
host
think.
the biggest clubs from all around the world.
Carl or
You
Dermo
will
are in
have to
here.
manage every single detail.
This may be for them.
Prepare for thousands of fans swarming your city. Filling the streets with energy you can only get from football fever. But remember, safety is a top priority. It's all in your hands.
Wait, you control the
Can you
security?
find the right balance?
That's different, I suppose.
But the pressure on the organizers is rising.
Can you give them what they want? Can you create a night they will remember forever?
So it's not actually a football game.
It's not a football game, and I don't think it's even a football manager game, which is what I thought it was. It's more like there's a football match going on, you've got to be security, which I suppose is different. I don't know what demand there is for be a security for a football game genre.
So it's like Football Tycoon.
Host the biggest clubs. Engage thousands thousands of fans.
But no, I don't think you can.
Football Fiesta. Copper City 25. The first football title.
There you go.
Okay, I don't know how that's. Okay.
Keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, I know it's not for you. It's not really for me, dude, either. Oh, no, it's coming on. Okay, so that's not even. Again, that's not. That's coming on the consoles as well.
Hope you come find me soon. I have lost you all.
I'm just obviously my face isn't showing, thank God. But I'm looking at Pete's face right now, and the lack of interest is glaring.
Don't care anymore. This is all shit, man. Oh.
Okay, so what were obviously this is not meeting your expectations. So what were your expectations?
Frostpunk 2 gameplay. Some analytics, some analyzing from that. A fool's hope of XCOM 3, or something from Nvidia, maybe like some new tech from them, or like I don't know. But right now, it's just like kids' games.
I don't know what this is on the PC gaming show.
This isn't a PC gaming show, man.
It doesn't seem like it, does it?
Why did I buy my RTX 460?
So that you can play this in 100 hertz. No?
100? No.
120 frames per second you can play this.
300 fucking frames a second with this fucking load of shit.
That's what you get. That's what your PC can do. So there you go. You get to play this in.
You'll get day one access to some of the biggest new releases, along with the
I can't believe what I'm watching, man.
I don't know. I thought there'd be some good PC exclusives. I didn't realise that it'd be all kids games.
If I were human instead of a ripped dream elf, then I'd use it to try games and buy them for less. Huzzah!
So this is PC. Yeah, I mean we know about the PC. Don't we know about this?
Cool! Multiplayer! So it's a gaming membership designed specifically for PC players, and you get all these awesome features for a low monthly price?
Exactly! You even get exclusive Riot Games benefits.
Oh my god.
Thanks, guys. As soon as I wake up, I'm joining PC Game Pass. It's
Wrong,
literally
dude.
a dream come true.
They're pandering to us like we're fucking 9 months old.
Yeah, this is
That was embarrassing, Xbox.
This is a very strange
it's not
PC
often I
gaming
get to
show.
say this, but that terrifying clown and his admittedly cute friends really know what they're talking about.
The thing is, it's the tone of the show as
PC
well.
Game Pass is a
I
great way
really
to try
thought.
out
I'm
tons of
sorry. I
PC
think
games without
PC
having
games
to buy
generally
them
for
at
more
full
mature.
price.
I'm sorry. That's what I
True.
think.
Well, let's keep the show
They
rolling
obviously
with
don't
some
agree
more
because all
trailers.
these games are not marketed for mature price. They obviously have different analytics. I mean, that's fair enough. Maybe
Either show us something good or finish the show.
I'd say you got probably another 13 minutes left. I doubt it's going to go past 10.
But maybe I can go back to fucking Resident Evil.
Oliver for Strange Scaffold, the studio behind El Paso elsewhere. We're making a covert revenge thriller FPS about a secret agent who turns down one last job too many and gets hunted across the North American wilderness by the military-industrial complex.
Dude, there's people looking out of their windows at this guy and going, what the fuck is he doing?
One thing the games industry needs more than a corporation that gives a shit about developers and their players is WASP slander. Now, I could tell you about how Strange Scaffold, the studio behind El Paso elsewhere, is making an exciting new action game, but if you get anything out of this next trailer, I hope it's that WASPs are evil bastards and they should be shot on sight. Thank you.
Where are you hiding?
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude.
The more agents
Yeah, okay. I'm going to say this, right, and you'll understand, Pete, and anyone who watches understand.
Come on out, you big bitch.
The more you do these kind of games, the more desensitized. So these unique games that you think are unique stop being unique when everybody starts making them.
Yeah.
How many of these kind of art style games, right? And I don't hate them, I've got nothing personally against them, but this fad or whatever it is been, everybody's doing it, so it's no longer unique or special.
No, I think the looter shooter genre is just heavily oversaturated and dying. And when you take that to an online service style, then it just gets even worse. It's just even worse. We need developers who are gonna give just good stories, realistic graphics. That's what I want. I don't know about anyone else.
And with this stone, we will rebuild.
Well, I don't think you're getting much of it tonight, at least in this stream.
Coming up in the PC Gaming Show.
Another RTS.
I mean, RTSs do belong on the PC, in my opinion. I'm not saying they can't ever be on consoles. It's just the nature of the mouse and keyboard suits itself.
Listen,
for
I
RTS
don't care what you were doing back on Earth. Shooting hobos in
RTSs should
tracksuits,
mainly be on
sweating
the
in a bush
PC.
in some godforsaken
I
jungle.
don't think I've got a problem with that.
This is nothing like what you've ever faced. Our intel confirms enemy operators deployed in the AO. And it seems like those alien freaks can be killed with light. Keep your mission objective a priority, and I'll see you on the other side. Moving out.
Nick, I want to die.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. Just hang in there. Like that. I don't think it's going to go past 10. You got 9 minutes.
I've got a funny feeling it might.
Well, no, I hope it doesn't. Although you may be right, because they just did that common sense.
Excellent work as always, Day 9. What's up, everybody? I'm Tasteless, and I am joined with David Kim and Artosis. Today, we're going to be talking
Fuck is these guys?
about a very exciting
Artosis,
game,
I think he's a
Battle
YouTuber or
Aces,
something,
a
or he's an esports.
Yeah, so let's get right into it.
Commentator.
This first building that you see right here is my core.
Artosis.
This is where my units train out of, and also if I lose the core, then I lose the game.
It seems like in this game you can expand like within
So this is
seconds of
meant
it
to be.
starting. Is
This
that
is going to
correct?
be an esports
Yeah, so
thing.
right
then,
when the
if
game
they've got
starts,
him.
you have enough resources to either expand,
So they expect
tech,
this to be
or
an
build an
esports
army
thing.
to attack.
That's what I'm getting from this.
Either expand and with a thing of down.
Right now is the intelligence bar. This is one of my favorite things about Battle Aces, where you can immediately see not just your unit deck, but your opponent's as well, and start strategizing from the get-go.
For sure, and not only that, I can also see the precise,
Wow,
progress
yes,
of
it
my
does.
opponent and vice versa too. So we can strategize very precisely in this game.
So
Strategize very
these unit decks,
precisely.
You can make almost any combination of units. How many units exactly
This is
are
what
in
we
the game
resorted to,
Battle Aces
guys.
right now?
Yeah, so we have 45 units planned for the close.
Guy on the right looks like he doesn't want to be there, does he?
Every single season, so the possibilities of strategy will be endless.
He looks
Now, I notice here on
Disgusted
the intelligence bar,
almost.
you can see you're teching up, your opponent is
That he's
taking that
there.
faster third base. And I see you're playing like a very defensive, tech-oriented game, whereas your opponent is playing...
Damn, no, that's a nose.
Right? Like he's running around, he's doing the attacking while you're doing the defending.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about the different types of strategies that can be used for different players?
So in this specific game, I'm
They're
trying
gonna
to
leave
show off
sub,
a
sub,
more
sub,
easier
sub
way to
sub this
play. So
one.
you'll notice that I'm not really clicking on that much. So my basic strategy is...
Guys, we're sorry. This is really shit, and we're trying to keep ourselves amused.
And I'm straight teching.
Yes,
to
I think
king
we've
crabs
realised
that are
that
very strong
people who are
at
watching this that
harassing
it's
enemy
probably not
bases
for
and
us, but
Now, game
well,
timers
you know,
and
obviously
RTSs is not like a new
we're,
thing.
you know,
but
it's
what's
it's
interesting about
53
this
minutes
one
in,
is
so
this game
we'll
counter is
continue to the
counting
end.
down.
But
What's the story with that?
Yeah, so we have a max
yeah,
limit
I
of
mean,
10
hindsight is
minutes in this
2020.
game.
Had we
So when
known
the
that this
timer
would be the
reaches
kind of
zero,
stuff they'd
then
show, we
the
probably wouldn't have
game
covered
will
it.
end,
But
and the winning player is whoever has the highest.
It's full of
it is what it
cliches.
is. We know now.
Now,
They
we notice
have
that
nothing
the
ready
two
to
king
show.
crabs you have, they seem
Full
to
of cliches.
skirting the bottom of the map, maybe going up for a little bit of harassment, a little bit of counterattacking.
Yeah, for sure. So I sent
But
two
I
to
will
the
say
back
this,
so that I can take
this
down one of
is-
these bases.
this is a
hopefully.
little bit
and,
more than I'd
while playing
expect.
a
Not
defensive
because I
game,
think the
but
game's
the enemy
particularly
noticed
good.
that, and
This
because
is the
he
kind of
can't,
stuff that
he was
is
kind
on
of off
PC.
position. That's why he went all
So
the way
it
back
has a bit more of a
third base.
place than a lot
Yeah,
of
it
the
looks
other
like
stuff
he
they're
will
showing.
end up killing off
That's
your
what I'm
third
saying.
base here,
That's it.
and in fact brings in a huge army. But it looks like you will defend, unfortunately losing that third base.
Yeah, but I do.
And
have a
again,
bigger
this is
army,
100%
and I was
designed to
able
be
save
for
those two king crabs and bring them back.
esports.
So I'm feeling pretty
They're
good.
probably
about
trying to
this
find a way to
massive
replace
attack right here.
StarCraft 2 because obviously
Yeah, it
that's
looks
such an
like you're
old game
pushing
now.
forward, and that is a
So,
very scary army with that many king crabs. Let's see how you end up doing.
People
It
are
does
obviously
look
trying
like
to
it's going
find,
to end up being a route,
new
even
games that
taking
they
down
can
his
convert to
flying units
esports.
there. It looks like you've done a great job
Which is
this
what I think
game,
they're
David.
attempting.
And you know, I gotta say, guys, I've played a
This.
lot of Battle Aces, and if you want a more in-depth look at the high skill expression available, check it out at playbattleaces.com.
And we'll be starting our beta very soon, in a few weeks. So please make sure to sign up for the beta while you're there at the site.
And be sure to wishlist it on Steam. Thank you so much for joining us. That's all the time we have. Day 9, back to you.
Pay me to wishlist that.
No, it's not my kind of game either.
Thanks, Artosis. And Nick Tasteless Plot, my literal brother that refers to me by my internet moniker.
Well, now, Sean, Frankie told us there'd be a lot of great new strategy games in our show, and you know, she was right. There has never been a better time to be a PC gamer and an RTS fan. And with the lightning-fast action of its 1v1 and 2v2 modes, Battle Aces is a big reason why.
And
next up, Citizen Sleeper 2.
Wait, I'm sorry. I thought I was
no,
gonna...
I thought it...
It's me,
Oh,
right?
no.
Well, look.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I'm
Yeah,
a little
no,
mixed
no,
up, but
go for it. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I'd love to. The world of a malfunctioning android, housing the digitized consciousness
And,
of a human being,
as
can
I said
be treacherous
before,
existence.
these guys are really
I was
not
supposed
helping.
to introduce that trailer. Me, Mika. And then he just swoops in and
Oh,
steals
my-
it. Ho-ho, you've made a powerful enemy today, Plot.
Mika, is everything okay?
Yeah, what? Yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
Okay, great. As I was saying, this new installment.
Keep talking, Day 9, and you won't have 9 days left after I...
Look, Mika,
What?
we can all hear your thoughts.
What? How?
Well, yeah, you recorded them earlier, you know, in the voiceover studio. I mean, that's the audio that's getting piped into the studio right now. Guys, can we go ahead and mute 003 Mika's internal rage.wave right now?
You got it, Sean.
I'm sorry, I just, I really wanted to introduce the trailer. I'm like,
I'm half
Teacher
tempted to
RPG
open
girl,
the
and,
chat
honestly,
yeah.
the
totally
stream
fine.
to see
Go
You
ahead.
sure? Okay. You've lost your memory
some
and
of these comments. I'm actually going to do it because I think everyone's probably
Hey,
just
wait, hold on.
actually
Where are my
hating this
vengeful thoughts?
stuff.
Sorry, Sean. It got taped over with one of our nature documentaries.
All right, well, just play that, I guess.
Yeah, I'm seeing
as I was saying,
lots
you've
of
lost your memory.
sarcasm, which is what I love.
Its mating call, a noise often described as nature's dumbest sound.
Oh,
People asking what are we all doing here.
Well, in
I
all
have
of its
not got a good
uninterrupted
reply to
glory,
that.
here's our first ever look at the gameplay in Citizen Sleeper 2, which I got to announce.
People
and not
saying
Sean.
they're going to jump. That is a bit extreme, but I understand.
Wake up, Sleeper. We're in trouble. Lane's closing in, and we need this next
So,
contract to go right.
we've got people who want to commit
Nothing's gone
suicide,
so
and
far.
people who want. People saying, "My God, this is terrible."
That contract
So
cost
it's
me
not just us.
start.
Just for the record.
Well, that makes me feel a bit better.
People saying, Jesus, please fire these two.
Not for a moment.
Please.
Derelict was a death trap. Suddenly, it was all over.
Somebody saying, please only show the fucking games.
Yeah.
We've secured the contract.
Agreed.
How about Mia? It was Andy with that drone. Stop the whole thing blowing up in our faces.
There you go. People saying XCOM 3, please.
He's so loud,
I wish.
But he's tough as hell.
Please.
That would make it worth
or
it.
we find someone
be honest.
new, but
Yeah.
crew have new problems.
I'd sit through this if I can have XCOM 3 announced. Yeah, I'll take that.
Or Undisputed. I'd like some info on Undisputed.
Somebody here, like I say, this chat's going a mile a minute, so I can barely keep up, but Star Citizen, Pete. Wouldn't Star Citizen? That's PC only. Why is that not?
You won't get any Star Citizen on this show.
Why?
Because they've got CitizenCon. They're not going to waste anything on this.
Okay.
But yeah, if anything about Frostpunk 2, Undisputed, or XCOM 3, and this is what has been worthwhile for me.
What's Undisputed? Remind me.
Boxing game.
Oh, is that a PC game then? Is it?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's coming to consoles, but I bought the beta with me and my mate have been playing it.
No, instead we're getting another game that my PC can run.
Oh, come on. You can't be serious, bro.
Some people are saying here there's way too many indie games. I mean, it's not just us, bro. Yep, people are saying where are the real games? All of these can be played on mobile. I mean, it's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is meant to be the piece. If this was a mobile gaming show, then I'd understand and I'd get it, but...
We wouldn't be here if this was a mobile show.
Well, of course not, no. But this is meant to be the PC gaming show, bro. They got the title wrong. Somebody's here, yeah, just put mobile game show. Exactly. The fact that I'm actually spending my time reading the chat. Not our chat, by the way, I wish. The 30,000 people watching PC games. The official stream.
Volumes.
Yeah. I'm just reading this when I can catch up. It's going fast to make sure it's not just you and me being the only ones who are kind of shocked by this, but it's not. It's plenty of people. Thanks. So, PC Gamer, you're the one who apparently is sponsoring this shit. You put a shit show together this year because you got no games that should be on a PC. You've got mobile games, all mobile games. The exception maybe of one or two, they're all mobile games.
Wish you could keep track of all the games you're seeing on the PC Gaming Show? Well, that's exactly what wishlists are for. The PC Gaming Show Steam page is a one-stop shop where you can fill up your wishlist with every single game we're featuring.
Why,
on our
when I
show.
can play them all on my
Make
console?
it quick though.
Why would I
We've
play
got
any on my
an
PC?
unbeatable trailer coming up. That's no exaggeration. It really is unbeatable.
Jesus Christ, man. The hell, another one. Again, bruv, I'm not saying these are bad games per se. I'm not saying that they're bad games. I'm saying that they don't really put on a PC gaming show.
Oh, God.
Although this one might be a bad game.
Right, now I just want it to end.
They don't seem to get it, bro. Like, I don't think they realise. I don't think you realise who your audience is, guys. I don't think you understand who your audience was for this. Because all of these games, maybe with the exception maybe of one, belong on the independent show game stream that we saw yesterday. All of these. Yeah, and people in the chat, the 30,000 people, they're all, it's everybody's saying mobile game, mobile PC, mobile. Yeah. Yep.
Not exactly taxing the latest PC tech, is it?
None of them even. I told you I could play all these, bruv, and that shouldn't be the way it is. I mean, come on. Seriously, guys, I'm sorry. This is just... I'm going to call you out for your bullshit, and PC Gamer, you done fucked it up. You done fucked it up. This is not what people with PCs want. I'm sorry. Not at all. Not at all, mate.
You know, as much as I appreciate different art styles, cell shading styles, etc., isometric angles, RTS games, I don't like this resurgence of 1990s style games, you know, and visuals. It's like all the dev companies have realized, oh, this is trendy now, and it takes less effort.
It's too much, dude. It's too much. Like there's too many. Like I said earlier, there's too many. It doesn't become unique anymore. There's too many. There's too many, and obviously there's not enough. They haven't got enough games to show. So my question to be is, don't make your show. It's over an hour now. Don't make your show an hour and 5 minutes. If you've got nothing to show or very little, then have it be a 30-minute show. Because all they're showing is games, as everybody's saying in the chat here. All they're showing is games that could all be on a fucking mobile, dude.
Yeah.
That is a double shot of exciting news. Core Keeper's upcoming 1.0
and then you combine with the bad comedy, and I don't know what the bad comedy and the bad host. So this is one of the worst shows we've seen.
I can't wait to show everyone our next game, and it's so exciting. I'm gonna need to stand up for this. You should stand up too.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay. It's hard to think of a better combination than the team behind the gloriously gory medieval warfare slasher Chivalry 2 and this classic zombie survival horror game that started out as a mod for Half-Life 2.
Brace yourself for 8-player co-op, permadeath, and the terrifying cinematic experience of No More Room in Hell. So let's take a look.
Oh. Yeah, you're gonna want to sit down for this.
But I just stood up.
The fuck down, dickhead.
No More Room in Hell 2 is a permadeath horror co-op game.
It's a game just like every other looter shooter game.
You're trying to find your first friend and your first weapons to get some safety.
It's amazing. We can't wait to show you more, honestly.
Guys, we are so
up
happy
to
to
that
be.
final showdown at the power plant, where hordes of zombies.
We're not trying to cash in on the trend here, guys.
That final challenge.
This is just DayZ, if you remember that. It's DayZ in a smaller world. It's DayZ. A lot of people are saying XCOM 3.
Every run
guys,
is different. We're looking at how do we deliver the Hollywood cinematic experiences. You know, how do we put you in a place that you've never been before?
I wish.
But you've always
Are loads of people really saying XCOM 3?
When I say loads, it's not like everyone saying it, but it's like every 30 seconds somebody says it. There's enough people who want it.
Yeah, good.
Like I say, it's hard to keep up because just like the chat's going like pretty fast. Very few people being positive in the chat, and a lot of people saying exactly the same things we are. So some people don't mind the loot stuff. The loot stuff's got a bit of a better reaction, probably because it looks like more like a PC game than the other ones. But yeah. People are saying at least this looks like a PC game. Yeah, and that's it, innit? At least it looks like a PC game.
Barely.
So we're at the point where we don't care if the PC game is good or not. Just the fact that it looks like it should be on PC is now getting praised. That's where we're at, by the way. Not that the game's any good. Just that there's a game that looks like it belongs on the PC.
These are dark times indeed.
Yeah.
No, I'm alright, thanks. Even if it is Unreal Engine, I really don't care.
Speaking of which, considering I know how much a fan you are of the Unreal Engine 5, does it concern you that the lack of PC games being shown that are even running that? Where are they all?
Still being developed, bruv. And then eventually going to console probably, so they can make maximum dollar.
I suppose.
Now, all of this latest tech from the Unreal Engine is going to take 2 to 5 years to actually see it in a game. You know, I'm talking Mass Effect 5, Witcher 4, all of these, you know, whatever, sequel to Cyberpunk. It's all going to take time.
A lot of people praying this is the end in the chat. People saying 1998 games in 2024.
Yeah.
It's hard to argue with that.
Mirroring our exact sentiments.
People saying here, when are the games going to start? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Hello, buddy. Say hello to Loki. Hey, Loki. Look, camera.
You know what the truth is, Pete?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's even worth keeping this up.
Oh, well, we don't know how long is left. Yeah, we asked.
No. What I mean is, like, after we're done, I don't even know if it's worth. I mean, I guess we might as well, but it's literally been. We've struggled to actually reply to, you know, talk about the games. They bring the cat might get views. Just like I don't know what you wanted to reply to.
Yeah, we're not going to be reacting to this PC game show again.
Yeah, next year they'll probably have decent stuff, and it'll be like, oh shit.
Doubt it, mate.
What do you think of this? At least, I mean, this looks.
And here I thought
it
the worst thing
looks
that could happen
okay.
while jogging is jogging. Now, you've heard of
So I wasn't paying attention because I was bored.
Motor brooms in Crescent County,
Which is their fault.
and wholesome island of witches, where you don't just fly around on boring old road
Oh, mate,
roads.
how long is this going on for?
Check them out and use them for
Probably
drifting,
gonna be till
racing,
half-assed
and
at
running
least
a
now.
high-speed delivery service. Let's take a visit to Crescent County.
Let's not.
Somebody's saying here, PC talking game show. There's another XCOM 3.
Dude, what the fuck? Really?
Mate, it is actually getting a bit silly now, honestly. Like, it's actually kind of, it's actually a bit stupid. Like, they've got, for next year, right? They have to seriously consider renaming this show. Because this is not PC gaming show, bro. It's not. If they want to show all these independent games, right? You need to call it something else. Just call it independent or whatever. You know, independent games of the year.
Yeah.
If you're going to show all these games, then do that because people are tuning in, and idiots like us are tuning in.
I'm actually
top of the line games, and it's
I'm actually going to scream if we get another crappy game. I'm at that point, bro.
Look at this. Okay, you can't see it. This is great. I'm glad I bought a 4000 Alienware PC for this. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And now I'm beyond lucky to be joined by Crescent County's creative director, Anna Hollenreich. Anna, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I am so excited to be here.
Now, that was a lovely trailer, and I'd love if you could just
course
walk
you
us
are.
through a little more of what we just saw.
It's kind of if you imagine Kiki's Delivery Service meets the
Well,
Bike
I don't mind.
set
She's
on a
obviously,
rural witch
probably an
tech
independent. She's probably
It's a
working
game
by
about
herself,
finding yourself
or as a small
kind of as a
team. And I've got
proto-adult,
nothing wrong
and
with it.
I'm
And the
really
game might even
interested
be
in
half
this question of
decent.
how
For
do
all I
you
know.
find
Point
home
is,
in a new
it shouldn't be
space?
here
How does
on
a
this
place
show.
become yours? By day, you're driving around the island making deliveries
Simple
to
as
the
that, man.
locals, and then by night you're
Why is
racing
this
around
on
the
this show?
island
It
with
should-
the
this should be
characters
on
that
one of your
you've
independent
befriended
shows.
along the way, or I don't know. Believe me.
You did say that you took some personal experiences into this. It's so
I'm going to change our
beautiful.
thumbnail.
Okay.
Watch our feed.
Where the idea for Crescent County came from.
It's inspired by my
It shouldn't
first
be
ever
called
proper
PC
video
gaming
games
show.
job
Maybe
where moved
I don't know
to
what you
the
want to
Isle
call
of Wight. I
it. It's
couldn't
not a
stop
PC
doing
gaming
this
show. I'll say
rich
that.
tech mashup. I couldn't stop drawing it. I was going to Comic Cons. I was selling art about it, and I've been working in
Oh
big
shit!
teams on things
Some
like
people in
Fall
chat are
Guys,
going real
but I
bad.
knew that if
Look,
I didn't
don't
launch
attack Miguel.
myself out into
Right,
the
it's actually
unknown,
not
I
her
would never
fault. She's
forgive
just on the
myself.
wrong show.
So you're taking this
Some of the
big
stuff I'm
leap
seeing in
into
chat,
making this
bro, I ain't
game,
even
and
going to
it's in a
repeat
cozy
it.
genre.
That is
What
cruel.
sets your game
It's not
apart
her
from
fault. She's
I wish I could bring it up.
Very life-sim game, right?
Hang on.
Bring it up.
No, I can't because I'm.
I really love genre mashups. I think that they're so interesting, and I love making
Hang
worlds
on,
that
let
feel
me
warm
just,
and lived in and loved, where people feel, you know, relaxed and safe. But also, if you want to amp things up, you can trick out your motor broom to the
There's
point where
people
you're almost
asking
flying and smashing
what
into other
gender
friends
she
with all
is
your
and stuff
super
like that. I'm not going to say anything more. There's
We're really
people being
interested in
really.
making
It's
this
not the
island
girl's fault.
feel
It's not
very
her fault. The
relaxing
whole
to
show's
drive around, but
crap,
also
right? Girl's
hiding all of these little shortcuts
They-
and jumps
she
and
obviously shouldn't
boosts
be on it,
all over
but
the place,
it's
so
not her
that
fault.
it can be
But that-
just as intense
they
and
invited her on.
chaotic
Yeah.
sometimes
Okay.
as well.
Where can everyone get their hands on Crescent County?
So this game means the absolute world to us. It's a bit of my heart, it's a bit of my soul, and if it interests you, please add it to your
I hate them. I hate them. I hate them.
Crescent County looks amazing, Sean, and it is just oozing with charm.
you're watching it,
I'm definitely making room for it at the top of my wish list.
And if you want to wishlist Crescent County and all the other great games,
Nah, I'm good.
They're all located in one place: the PC Gaming Show Steam page.
Okay, it's time to put the brooms away as we take a look at some other wickedly good releases.
Dude.
Indy, haven't we just been watching that for the last hour and 20 minutes, Indy?
Yeah. Someone put no, please.
Mobile ad game. Yep, wait, those weren't indie games exactly. They were already. As if we needed more indie, exactly.
Just for a laugh, I'm gonna put in the chat window
My name is Sam Walker, and I am the last.
so
man
people can see.
I steel myself for what's to come. I may not survive this, but at least I'll go down fighting. Fighting for a chance to make things right. Even if it's too little too late.
Finally, some indie games. Yeah.
There you go. I put their chat window in our view.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, it's Angry Joe.
G.I. Joe.
I don't want to help Lily do anything, mate.
Somebody's put here 1980s games.
PS1 exclusives mostly this year.
Fallout New Vegas 2, please. On this, that's crazy. Okay, so this one may be a bit more of a proper game on PC.
Hmm.
Thousands of soldiers, can you handle that? Renaissance Kingdom Wars. – 2002 games. I'll be in the 90s.
Set out on the journey, my child, and find your voice. For it is the sound of the instrument that suits
Yeah,
your
Xbox
heart.
made us all look bad, bro. Well, they hit out the park, they did.
Play a note at the melody whereof.
Shame that this had to follow it. I had no chance today.
Other words,
Nope.
whereby the heavy cup of wine one can cast.
Oh, for fuck.
Come on. Nah. It's just... there's nothing more to say, bro. I've got no idea about the audience, and they fucked it, and that's it. You've got no idea. And this is PC Gamer, right? So you don't think you should have your eye on the ball a bit more, PC Gamer, regarding what people who have spent thousands on their PCs want?
Someone put in the chat, people seem to only want $70 games. No.
It's not about the money. It's not about the money.
This is like, are you seriously dumb? That's not what we want at all, bro.
No. And also, dude, I'm not saying that you can't have some of these games. The problem is, it's all of them.
It's every single fucking one.
That's what I mean.
Hello, my name is Nicole He, and I'm working with Nereal and Devolver Digital to make the world's first first-person shooter, The Crush House. So in the game, you've been hired to produce 1999's hottest reality show, and your job is to choose the cast, film the drama,
we saw this the
and
other day.
give the audience what they are.
Yeah,
we saw this.
We saw this yesterday.
Speak to the talent.
Oh, mate, I'm done.
Audience groups want to see different things, so let's
8
see
minutes,
who's
bro.
tuning in
It can't
today.
go past half past.
All right, we've got
8
the
minutes.
divorce.
There can't be.
It can't go. The Xbox game show went for an hour and a half. There's no way this is going to be longer than the Xbox one.
And the fish freaks are here. We've earned money from ads, so let's put some fish in the tank for them. This is normal for reality TV. And the film students are watching, and they want to see all of this at a Dutch angle, of course. Hold on, but guys in
You
the
better fucking come back.
Pants are a
Guys
prison
in the
for
chat
the
are killing
ass,
it, bro.
if that's what you want, Sir Mix-a-Lot. You know, if
Sarcasm
we
is
combo all the different things that they want to
immense in the
see
chat.
in frame together, the ratings will
Sarcasm
go
is
up
killing
even more. Chat is loving
I'll
it.
be really upset if you don't come back.
Crazy the audience requests are. We
No, not
have to
me. I'm
satisfy
going to the
them,
toilet.
or else
Is
the
what somebody
show
in
will
the
be
chat said. I'm not going to the bathroom. This is too funny.
But don't worry if things do go wrong. This is reality TV after all.
Why the fuck did I come back?
I am being it's just
make it to the
for the
series
people actually
finale
watching us. I
of The
don't know why you are. I gotta be honest. I don't know why you are. If you are, because there is nothing to see here. I'm being entertained by the chat of the stream, not the stream. I can't. Another one. Okay, so this is just okay.
All right.
This is so boring. I'm just reading the chat, dude. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, I've resorted to that as well.
Townland My Sims. Can indie studios like try? I don't think it's about the indie studios trying. It's just about they're all fucking indie games. These games could be half decent for what they are, but that's not the point. It's not the point. None of them should be here, or only a couple should be here. Just to mix, you want to mix up by having a couple, fine. But I mean, all of them are this stuff. This is gaming in 2025, people. Well, it's certainly it's this show.
2024, dude. I think you're fine.
Well, that'd be next year, I suppose. Spore 2. No chance. Elite Dangerous 2.
Coming up.
Oh my god. It's gonna be 2 hours! It's gonna be 2 hours! It's gonna be 2 hours! It's gonna be longer than the Xbox One. It's gonna be 2 hours. Wow. 2 hours and they got no PC games to show. All they've got is indie games that I can run and all the consoles can run and the Wii can run.
Trust me when I say I know what it's like to wait for a big release to arrive. This particular download has been queuing for months. But fans of extraction shooters, and I'm talking about the extraction shooter, the one that kicked off an entirely new genre, don't have much longer to wait. Multiplayer FPS Escape from Tarkov has been in beta since
Escape from Tarkov, I've
but
heard
is now
this.
preparing for its heralded 1.0
These are the guys who did that fucking
Here's
bullshit.
a look at what's coming when the granddaddy of extraction
Charging
shooters
people
goes
20,
gold.
£50, remember? Talked about it?
Yeah.
Ну, здравствуй, солдат. Давненько не заходил. Куда пропадал-то? Так ты на арену поддался, но все равно вернулся, да?
People are saying this game's a scam game. Certainly, yeah, 250, that's right, it certainly is. I wouldn't get involved in that personally.
Ну и у нас тут жизнь не стоит на месте.
Mate, I don't want to do this anymore.
If you want to go, Pete, I'll stay. Just talk.
И пока неизвестно, чем все это
No. It's literally crushing my soul.
I'm being entertained a little bit in the chat, but that is literally where my entertainment is coming from.
Чего ты стоишь, боец? Путь осилит идущий, так ведь?
And take solace in the fact that it's really not just us two. Also take solace in the fact, Pete, is that when I last looked at the people viewing, it was at 33,000. This is obviously not me and Pete. We wish we had 33,000. This is 33,000 people watching the stream. It is now down to 27,000.
And dropping, hopefully.
And dropping. So they've already lost 6,000 since I started having a look at how many were watching since I bought the channel. So that's like the last half an hour, they've lost 6,000. Oh my god. And they just keep doing it. They keep doing it. No jump button. Just what I want in my games. And if I had a 2000 PC, this is the game that I'd pick. Mate, my old Game Boy could probably run this.
Oh my lord. I'm just going to go on my phone for a bit.
Oh, hold on. You might be getting a proper game. Maybe. Proper game, Pete, that actually looks like it might actually need decent graphics. Might actually...
It's the least you can do.
I think we might have seen this before.
Yeah, we have.
Okay. People on the chat saying things about the race of the character.
I'm this bored, I'm looking up new bed bases on Amazon.
Well, those things are important. Everybody needs a new bed base now and again.
They do indeed. Another fucking war game. It's the last thing we need right now is another fucking war game.
At least it looks like... I was about to say it looks like it... Did you see the driving animations of that?
No.
Well, I can't say what I was about to say because I've just seen the driving animations of that, so never mind.
Is it bad?
I was about to say, a game that might actually need to be on a PC, but after seeing those driving animations, my PC could do it. I know. People are exactly saying the same thing as you did. Another amazing shooter game. YouTube, take down this show, please. $15 frames per second.
What?
Somebody just wrote 15 frames per second. It's great. Terrible. Another game that any machine could run. These are not what I consider PC games. So. So let's say that you just bought yourself a 2K gaming machine, right? So you bought yourself a pretty good one with a quality graphics card, and you're like, yeah, I'm going to go and see all the great games come to PC, and then you watch this show. Do you totally regret spending that 2K on a gaming PC, knowing that this is what you've got to look forward to?
If it was for just games, yeah, I would be.
Yeah, that's what I mean, just a gaming PC, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed right now. Thank God I'm an artist and I can use it for other things.
Yeah, you can get more value out of it. But if it was just for gaming, you'd be pissed off.
Already?
Oh, wait, Sean, are you about to yell no and dramatically wave your fist at the sky?
No, I just thought I was going to sneeze. Oh. Anyways, as you were saying.
Right, well, we don't have much left in the show, so it's time
Thank fuck.
Sorry, it turns out I am allergic to shows nearing conclusion.
Hallelujah.
Well, as I was saying, it is time to share something
XCOM 3, there you go.
special.
Another
We
XCOM
are
3.
living in a golden age of city builders, and there's something out there for everyone. Strategy, survival, puzzle games, co-op. There are even some really great, cozy, no-stress city builders.
And it's true.
City
But
builders,
even with
okay
all the
then.
city builders I play, I can honestly say that we've never seen one quite like this. From a very talented team of developers who made games like Mark of the Ninja and Gone Home, let's watch the world premiere of Generation Exile.
There you go, Frostpunk 2. No chance, man.
Our generation ship was to travel hundreds of years across the stars so we could build a new world for humanity. We had tried to restore Earth's ravaged ecology. The desperate solution nearly wiped us out
Okay, this is
instead.
like Alpha Centauri. I could handle
Now
Alpha
it's on
Centauri.
the ship.
That was a good game.
And it's
many years
growing.
ago.
There are only a few thousand of us left, and we cannot repeat the past. In our ship's closed ecosystems, resources are finite. Nothing can go to waste. Every bit of scrap needs to be salvaged, reclaimed, and repurposed into what we need to survive. Materials, food, water, air. We might not always work well with each other. We might squabble, we might stumble, but we are all we have. As we're building a balanced ecosystem, years will go by
Drop
like
to
minutes.
26,500.
We must adapt to each other
Nice.
and to the unknown. We're not just learning to build a sustainable future. Everyone on board is living their own story, and your story will be different from mine. Can we escape the mistakes that drove us from our home? Because every decision we make now will determine if humanity earns a second chance.
See, this one, I've an interest in. Yeah, I actually find that quite interesting.
Right.
Because it's a city builder on a new planet, so I actually will have a look at that. Can my PC run it? I don't know. Maybe. On low settings.
Generation Exile is a sustainable solar
there's more about
city
it. Okay,
builder
so I'm
with
actually
a reactive emergent narrative
interested
that
in one thing.
changes every single
First thing
time
I've been
the
interested
game is played. You are aboard a generation ship traveling for several hundred years, leaving a ecologically ravaged Earth behind, attempting to find a new home for humanity. And so rather than repeat the failings of Earth in the past, you need to find a new way to develop a society that is sustainable and can thrive.
Your job is to make sure that you shepherd
Please pause it. I need to use the restroom.
planet, and that they live to get there, and there's enough people to keep humanity going.
Players' goals differ a bit from traditional recognizable city builders, where yes, you're still having to provide the basics for your society, food, shelter, clean water, but there's kind of this unquestioned notion that we see both in a lot of strategy games, but also just
Oh yeah. Don't forget, this was supposed to be a 10-year celebration.
more resources. We can just keep extracting. We can just keep growing.
You
and
hate
growing
your own
and
company.
growing. It's simply not possible.
This is a 10-year
And that
show.
is a thematic element of the game for sure, but I think
Well,
part of
if
that
they
has
continue
come
with
from
this,
just
there won't be
looking
another 10
at
years,
the
I'll tell
industry
you that.
around us, where all the goals are just like, what are the returns for the next quarter? We see the harm that is caused by that single-minded focus
I don't mind city
on
builders,
how can
dude,
we
but
extract
I
as
do
much
find they get
value
boring
in the short term. And the
pretty
people who are
quick.
the harmed the most by that are the thousands of people
I am
who in
interested
the
in
last
this, I won't
6-8
lie.
months have lost their jobs, right? So how do
I'll
you make your way through
keep
the
an eye
game
on
and
it,
progress through
but-
the game rather than just infinitely getting bigger? It's about becoming more regenerative to like use
I don't know
only
if
what
I
you
can
have
run it
around
or
you
not. I'm
because
looking
there's
at it.
no external source of anything else.
Where's Bloodborne? You're not going to get a Bloodborne remake anytime soon. Sorry.
What we
Does he
wanted
mean
with
a
Team
remake
is
or
to
does he
take
mean
a
just put it
relatively
over to the
recognizable
PC?
set
I
of
don't
city
know.
building mechanic, but having more
Well, it could be both.
narrative
I don't
and
know.
story elements there as well. Because the thing that is so rich about city builders is that
People
their
want a
source
Bloodborne
comes
remake.
and that game state is all very much driven by the choices and decisions that the player is making. But the opportunity then we saw is to look at all that in the city building layer.
Oh, there goes my hope for a new Blue Point game announcement this year.
Kicking and screaming.
But
Wow, dude, look at that.
Where rather than just like
Is that a
everyone's
woman?
going to play through the game and
This
it's
is what-
turn 15, this thing happens.
There's no
Instead,
mod, dude.
you
There's
can
not
just
one mod,
have
by the way.
authored
There's not
narrative
one mod
events that
in this whole
are
place.
reactive to whatever choices you've made, like weird ecology things that are occurring aboard the vessel, or
They're
various
situational.
crises,
Yeah.
small and large. We're able to provide the player the ability to make
Why
consequential
does this
specific
woman have a
decisions that
beard?
are divorced from just the pure systems of the game, which then informs the events that will occur in the future, so that at the end there will be echoes of the decisions you've made along the way. It should feel like the journey
I
to
will
get
keep
there
my eye
is
on
one
this
that
game.
you uniquely experience. and
Nothing
the
more
conditions
than that, but I will
you finish with
keep my eye
are
on it.
ones that
See what
are
it's like
reactive
when
to
it
all the
comes out.
decisions you made leading up
Fair
to
enough.
that point. The game can be wish listed right now on Steam.
Yeah, I'll wish list
and
it, but
folks can
no
also
more than
just
that.
go to sonderlastudios.com.
Depends how much you want
to
for it as
sign up
well.
our newsletter.
I ain't gonna pay
and
50
learn
quid for it.
More as we roll things out. There'll be more delicious tidbits in there.
Will they be delicious?
They'll be delicious.
How delicious?
A huge thanks to the good folks at Sonderlust for letting us take a look inside their new sci-fi city builder, Generation Exile.
It looks incredible, and the amount of love and work the team have put into it really shines through.
Now look, we are under no illusion that this last
we've
year
got
has
people in
been
the chat. Sorry,
incredibly
lads.
difficult for
We didn't
so
see
many
you in the
developers
chat.
in the face of
Thanks again
thousands of
for
layoffs and countless studio closures.
coming in,
Today
guys.
we are so grateful
Disabled
that we
Team
have the chance to
TV
put a
and
spotlight on many people
Dermo.
continuing to make games.
To
in
answer your
the face
question,
of
Dermo,
uncertainty.
it's not. It's
And if there's
PC.
any
You
game
wouldn't
saw
know
in
it by
our
looking
show
at it.
or in
This
any
is
of the
meant
other
to
many
be
showcases, we encourage you
games for
to
PC.
purchase
So
or even just
the
wish
top
list
end,
any
the
of the
most
games for
powerful
developers that you
machines
care
you've
about.
got
It
to
goes
play
a
games
long
on.
way.
And as you can see, if you've been watching, most of these games you played on the Switch.
Next up, you'd think the sight of a house standing up and walking
So,
around on two weird, massive chicken
yeah,
legs
I don't know
would be horrifying. But
don't know how long
when you
you guys
realize
been there.
it's
Sorry,
taking
lads.
some heavy witch vibes from everyone's
We were
favorite
watching
Slavic
the other
folklore
stream,
character,
watching the chat in the other
Baba
stream
Yaga,
to,
it's actually pretty awesome.
to entertain
Reka
us.
is the base
So,
building exploration.
I'm dying. This show has been the shittest show I think I've ever watched.
Disabled Team, is there any PC games you could recommend? Pete's more of a PC gamer than me, but based on this show, there's not much coming out just for the PC, I'll tell you.
Frostpunk.
Yeah, that's not bad. Again, that is on the consoles though, but yeah.
Looks better on PC.
I don't know, Disabled Team, I don't know if you've ever played a game called XCOM. I'd recommend them. They're, again, they can be on the consoles, but they're much better on PC because you can mod them. XCOM, Civilization's a good kind of PC game. Some of these are on the consoles, but because of the kind of games they are, they control a hell of a lot better with a mouse and keyboard. Stellaris is a good game.
Depends how good your PC is, really.
Yeah, I mean, the three games I mentioned, to be honest, my PC can run them, not at high settings, but it can actually run them. So, Dermo, any good DC game coming up? We haven't seen it, have we?
No.
The last DC game, I suppose, was the live service game that came out earlier this year, Kill the Justice League. I suppose that was, and they spent a long time on that as well. So, to be honest with you, Dermo, I wouldn't be expecting anything. I wouldn't be expecting anything anytime soon, really, on the DC front, I've got to be honest, mate.
We aren't the only ones celebrating an anniversary. iBuyPower is hitting a major milestone of their own.
Yeah, just to
having been
explain to
around
you
for
guys, if you're still here, the reason why we're
years.
kind of like
iBuyPower is a fully independent and leading
the show's gone
manufacturer
way
of
much longer than we
high-performance
thought.
pre-built
Thought
and
it'd be
custom
maybe
gaming
an hour.
PCs
It's
based
actually
in
going to end
North
up being
America.
2 hours.
As a special
it
thanks
looks
for 25 years of powering the PC gaming
and
community,
right from the start,
iBuyPower is
it's
giving
just
away
been
one of their official VCT America's PCs.
games,
The RDY
mainly
Y70
independent
Variant
games
VCT
that could play on
AR002.
everything, not
This bad
not
boy
high-end
boasts a
games
hefty
for
AMD
PC.
Ryzen 7
And I don't think we
7800
respected it.
X3D
So we've just
CPU,
gotten more and
a
more
GeForce RTX 4070 Ti,
despondent and
and
bored,
32 gigs
really
of
honest.
DDR5
Just become more and more
5600
bored.
MHz RAM. Did I also mention it's got
So
iBuyPower's
we looked
240
for other
mm
ways to entertain
RGB
ourselves.
cooling unit? For your chance to win, head over to pcgamer.com/survey.
Pete may have
And
fallen
now,
asleep. I don't know.
back to
He
more
hasn't said
trailers.
anything.
I've died inside.
Meet the Lock Creatures.
Yeah, Dermo. Yeah, and that's what I mean. We've
Their
just
language
come from
brings them
watching
to life and
the best show of
expands
the
their
weekend, most
society.
likely, which was the Xbox One, and then we've gone right from that to the worst show,
Learn
and this is the worst
spell
one.
their words, each with its own special ability.
The Future Games
to
show
use
we
the
watched yesterday wasn't
environment
amazing
in
either,
and surprising
but we
ways.
weren't expecting to see anything from that. Whereas with this one, I think we were expecting to see some good PC games,
Play the
and there's
Lock
been
digital demo available today.
virtually none. I think I've seen there's one I've been slightly interested in, and that's
No,
No,
I'm going back to sleep, mate. I can't handle this.
One team is unstoppable. Hers, the Black Ops.
Dermo, to be honest, yeah, personally you would be disappointed because there is no Transformers, but Game Pass wise, there's a lot to look forward to. There's a lot of good games coming, but no specific Transformers, mate. But overall, I'd say it was a good day if you've got an Xbox. I think there were some games, certainly at least a couple that you'll enjoy on Game Pass over the next year or two. It looks like there's going to be some good games coming, which Xbox badly needs because PlayStation's been kicking their ass.
A surgeon who turned to necromancy.
Yeah.
Lost her medical
Come in,
license.
Lily.
She can heal you.
Show the cat, Pete. Give some entertainment to the stream. It's not going to be entertaining the stream. So show the cat.
Faith is
Yeah. Hey, hello, Lulu.
also wearing actual armor. Together, there's no threat.
What are we watching? We watching a load of shite. Yeah, even you don't want to know, do you?
Every time they screw it up, and there's an easy mode if they need it. Tactical Breach Wizards, coming to Steam August 20th. Demo available now. Also, could you wishlist it, please? Thanks.
Wow, what a show so far. I'm absolutely
Yeah, what a show
loving
so
it.
far.
And don't
Yeah.
forget, you can do more than just watch this amazing lineup of games. You can play them too. Visit the PC Gaming Show Steam page to wishlist all the titles you've seen on today's show, all in one convenient, clickable place. Now, do you love history? Do you also love lists with between 9 and 11 items on them? Then today is your day. For our 10th
Exactly what she did do
10 biggest moments in
to her Mo. She was like, she took one look and was like, fucking get off me.
The cat's the smartest one
Time
here
to grab
because
some
me and
friends
Pete are
and
still
head for the
watching.
sky, where you can turn floating islands into your personal skyships and soar
To
through
be
the
fair,
clouds.
we stuck
It's
to our
got
guns. We
survival
promised to
craft made
cover it,
cozy. Here's an
and we don't
uplifting
want to
look
let
at a loft.
the viewers, if there are any other than crazy people who are watching this horrible stream, not our horrible stream, their
Hello,
horrible stream.
I'm Manuel Bergeron, founder and creative director of Astrolab Interactive. It is my greatest pleasure to announce that we just launched a new multiplayer demo for our game Aloft, a sandbox survival game set in
Of course you did.
Take a look at our new trailer for a few more surprises. Enjoy.
Nice beard you've got there. I'm going to give you credit for your beard, sir. I'm not giving you credit for your game. I'll give you credit for your beard.
This is... Bro, this is 2 hours of my life I'm not going to get back. I just realised.
The hatred you have is entertaining, by the way.
Ooh. No, that's a good question.
If you're meaning this stream, then that, what was it called? Generation Exile looks mildly interesting to me because I love my space. So you get to build a city on another planet, so that interests me a little bit. That's for this stream. I don't think Pete's got one for this stream. Have you, Pete?
For this stream, no. Absolutely fucking not. But if we're talking for the day,
yeah,
Perfect Dark. Closely followed by Doom.
For me, it's State of Decay 3, even though there's no gameplay, so no gameplay was shown. But I love the last two, so I like my zombie games a little bit. This is a different kind of zombie game. This is not a mindless shooter. This is a tactical simulation of an apocalypse. You can say the genre's been overdone, and I guess I agree, but this is really the best of that type. Gears of War 6, also no gameplay shown. That would be my backup. Because I love the Horde mode. I don't love the story stuff. The story shit.
Maybe some Fable.
Maybe Fable, we'll have to see. I'll reserve judgment on that. Because I didn't like the third game that much. I liked the second one, but I didn't like the third. So yeah. Barry, mate, honestly, you would have enjoyed the Xbox One, but no, you wouldn't want to be here, trust us, bro. You did yourself a favour not joining this one. So did Alan. You all did yourselves a favour. What is this? Oh, this is this Game Boy game. Yeah, well this is the same shit we've already seen. If you're going to have a 2-hour show, can you not do repeats? Because you have unique stuff, please. As you can tell by the tone of my voice, I am getting more and more... I mean, what is this, Pete?
Yeah, maybe, Dermo. We'd have to look into the logistics for that. This is shite, Nick. This is what it is.
I just don't know why it's here. I don't get it. Like I said, this is the PC gaming show. And all right. So somebody says, okay, well, not everybody's got £2,000 PCs. That's fair enough. This stuff would run on £100 PC, wouldn't it?
Run on a calculator.
The PC is the most powerful machine you can get for gaming, and all these games would run on the least powerful machine that's around, which is the Switch.
This is torture, Dermo. This is absolute torture.
And I think the reason me and Pete are hanging on as well, because we're being naive, I think. We're expecting, just maybe, at the end of all this, there'll be some announcement, an XCOM, which I can already tell you ain't happening. Or for Pete, maybe a Frostpunk, which is more like... There is a Frostpunk 2 being made, isn't there? So
Yeah.
There's no reason why that can't.
A demo came out, but I'm not playing it.
Why not?
Because I want to play it all. I don't want to be teased. This is another one that looks like a PC game.
Yeah, this one looks like a PC game at least.
Dude, Hotel Galactic looks so cute, right?
Oh my god,
I would say demo, probably the Batman Arkham games are probably the best superhero games of the last 10 years or so, so I'd say that one. The Batman Arkham series, probably.
Yeah.
Marvel games, you would have thought that somebody would have made a good one, but most of them haven't been good.
Create the cutest bed and breakfast for interdimensional space beings. It's you. It's this guy.
Oh, you always care, Mika.
Oh, I know I do. And you know what else I care a great deal about? It's the developers at the Chinese Room getting back to their roots for more first-person horror. Still Wakes the Deep looks atmospheric as hell and positively chilling.
Amen to that, Mika. And hey, speaking of chilling, get ready
Okay,
to
8 minutes
side-scroll your
left,
way
dude.
through a
There's no way they're going
2.5D
over 2 hours.
post-apocalyptic zombie survival.
Didn't I say
with
that about
Into
the hour and a half mark?
Set in 1980s Texas, you are
No way they're
charged with
going. No way they're
gathering
going over
resources,
2 hours.
managing
No way.
party members and
No fucking
crafting
way.
items, all whilst hordes of killer zombies try to chomp down on your brains.
And what's worst of all is that this is taking place during a scorching heat wave.
Oh my god, and as someone who lives in California, I can confirm that's way worse than zombies.
I feel you. I mean, my family's Irish. I get sunburned by the moon.
This is how I feel right now. Yeah.
I suppose, though, mate, to answer your question, I suppose Spider-Man, technically, I know Pete doesn't like him, but the
PC Gaming Showcase. I'm Tanya.
the Spider-Mans have been. I've seen it. I've just seen it. The Spider-Man games were well received, so maybe them.
Hi, I'm Zach Adams.
Them or
I'm
the
Card
Batman
Adams, one of
games.
the co-creators
If you
of
want
Dwarf
Marvel, the
Fortress,
best Marvel
inviting
game
you
is
to play
Spider-Man.
Adventure
And if you
Mode
want
in
DC, the
open
best
beta.
game
We'll be
is
adding
Batman.
tutorials and
Batman
demigods
Arkham
later
games.
this summer.
No, the first Spider-Man game was good.
Roguelike ever made.
Hello, we're Brian
and Jason, co-creators of Caves of Cud. After 15 years, the game is getting its 1.0 release later
15 years.
But out today
Wow.
is the spring multi.
This has been worked. What I'm seeing on screen has been here
And
for
our
15
final
years.
piece of news today.
Really?
A whole new game to announce, a world premiere for the PC Gaming Showcase.
Did they work
Streets
like
of
5
Fortuna.
minutes a day on it?
Yeah, after school.
Yeah, everybody's saying 15 years and laughing at 15 years. Yeah.
How will you survive in Fortuna?
Will you be a thief?
Iron Man PS3. Oh, that's a long time ago, Dem. I thought you meant a bit more recent than that. I'm not sure for all time.
A smuggler? An artisan? A traitor? The city is a richly generated sandbox.
Looking
Each
at the
citizen
PlayStation
living
5
their
and the
simulated
Xbox,
life. Use
best
knowledge to
superhero
your
game probably on them is
advantage.
probably Spider-Man 2,
Romantically
because that came out only last
or
year.
politically.
I think Pete said you didn't
Live
like
your
it, but
other life.
it's the
in
most recent one.
streets of
You
Fortuna.
like what?
Spider-Man 2 came out last year.
No.
I think they're working on an Iron Man game, which they should just take the flying from Anthem and just build the game around that, which is what they should do.
Yeah.
I think somebody's working on an Iron Man game, but it feels like with the Iron Man game they've missed the boat. Robert Downey Jr. ain't doing it no more. It's like you had the time when you should have made Iron Man game, and you left it way too late. The character's dead now. At least in the current Marvel universe, he's dead. So it's like,
Yep.
you missed your window with that, really.
Please, Lord, and
5 minutes, Pete.
headphones are killing me, man.
Oh no, this is having to wear these heavy headphones for me as well. It's a lot. Having to wear them 2 hours in a row, bro. It's a lot. We had no idea this would be 2 hours. No idea.
I feared it was going to be.
Nah, not 2 hours, bro. Maybe. I expected an hour. But why is this as long as the Xbox one? And the PlayStation one went 2 hours.
Xbox was an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's what I mean. How's this longer than? How's this? I mean, they've got no games to show anyway. All these games, as we said, like, could run on Game Boy nearly. So
And what the fuck is this?
I don't know. That's good.
It's like someone typed into ChatGPT, make a game.
That was The Rise of the Golden Idol, once again inviting you to unravel the truth being a tangled mystery. Now, take a look at a game from our friends at Hooded Horse that combines turn-based strategy with real-time exploration. Here's the new trailer for Every Day We Fight.
My poor PC has been streaming at 2K resolution for the past 2 hours.
You've been streaming quality games like this at 2K. Well done.
Countries were at war. The Rifters came. They put a dome over the city. Suddenly, almost everyone was frozen. Just a few of us were left.
Not soldiers, just ordinary people.
Well, Dermo, then let me ask you a question since we're trying to hang on here for the last 5 minutes or so. What was the best game you saw then today? It won't be probably any of the games on this stream. Could be wrong, who knows, but I don't think so.
This is a turn-based XCOM style game, but
And this is what I mean, Pete. But the state of mind I think we're in is that even if it's half decent, I can't focus on it. Really.
no, I'm dead. My mind's gone to sleep.
No, it actually looks half decent. It does. It does. It actually looks half decent considering. It actually looks half decent. I might actually write the name of it down, like I did the other one. Every Day We Fight. Okay.
Fable and Perfect. Do you mean Perfect Dark?
Yeah, that's what I think he means.
Yeah.
Another farm game. What is going on with all these farm simulators? Oh, I understand what's going on. Stardew Valley made so much money. We can do our own. And they got all these Stardew Valley clones. It's not a bad shout. Perfect Dark. I don't know much about. I know I never played the original on. I think it was Xbox One, or was it PlayStation, or whichever the original was on.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I never played it, so I don't know. It looks interesting. It looks like it's stealth-based. I'll keep my eye on it, especially if it's on Game Pass. Then there's no reason to try it. Fable. Personally, I liked Fable. I thought Fable 1 was okay. I thought Fable 2 was better. I thought Fable 3. I think Fable 3 was. It tried to aim really high. I didn't think it hit the heights. It tried to do a lot with you being in charge of like the whole land.
I liked that aspect, to be fair.
I didn't mind it. I just don't think they did it.
They didn't do it properly, but yeah, it was a good idea.
Yeah, like I said, the idea was sound, but the execution not so much. So.
Mind you, they did have Peter Molyneux working on it, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. So this one, the next Fable one, you won't be involved in, so we'll have to see how it comes out.
Dude, is this alpha footage from the Victorian era or what? Look at this shit.
Do you like it?
No. What the fuck are you taking the piss?
Some of the comments in the stream not is PlayStation 1 graphics in 2024. Oh man, more on this, honestly.
Oh, fuck's sake.
The worrying thing is, yeah, we are past the 11 o'clock mark. So this literally has been more than 2 hours. I don't know if they're running slightly late. Surely it's ending any minute.
Please.
If they end it on this, what I'm watching now, that's so depressing, but whatever, just end it.
Hi everyone, this is Dave.
We're not
community
done.
Manager on Windblown, the upcoming action roguelike from Motion Twin, the creators of Dead Cells. These cute characters here are the Leapers, who live in the Ark.
So we're actually going
peaceful
past
village
2
now
hours. We're
threatened
actually
by a
going
massive
past 2
vortex
hours.
of doom. So they train up and become fearless warriors to fight back in an attempt to save their
No,
Using a few
I can't spare any more time, man.
dance across the stage, dodge out of enemy attacks.
The stream
Secrets.
has gone down to
With each run, you'll be able to upgrade different gear
23,500.
upgrades, creating powerful synergies between them. For example, switching weapons at the end of a combo will let you unleash a super
Dermo,
powerful
we are
move called
dying a
Ultra
death
Attack.
here.
If you
can't
can
tell.
time it right. Jump online with up to 2 other players.
Because
meaning
we
you can
keep
mix
thinking
your
they're
builds
going to
with your
end the
friends
show
to find
because
the best
we
combinations
can't
to
imagine
carry
that it would
through
go
diverse
on
biomes.
and
Windblown
on.
will launch later this year into Steam Early
At
Access.
At the moment, it is literally just us two.
You guys will love to play. So join us on Steam for the latest updates and information.
Dermo
and
Bless
you
has
can join
timed
in on the
out.
fun.
I don't blame
See
him.
you soon in Windblown.
I don't blame him in the slightest.
Folks, we are in the final stretch of the 10th anniversary.
The final
PC
stretch?
Gaming
What do
Show,
you
but
mean by
that
that?
doesn't mean we are winding down. We are, in fact, amping up.
What do you mean
Right,
amping
We're
up?
wrapping things up today with not one but two
world
Are you promising these are the last two
in a
then?
row. It's like buy
Please,
one,
please.
get one
Promising
free
these
world
are the last
premiere.
two.
No, Sean. That coupon expired in 1989, so we won't be
Oh,
getting
well, that's too
Yeah,
bad.
which is when you.
except-
Oh.
Look at this!
Okay, if you're
Our
promising
10th
this
PC
is
Gaming
the
Show,
last
which
two,
means I get a free world
then
premiere.
fine.
Look at
But
this
make
guy.
it the last two,
Thanks
thank
to
you.
Sean's Grandmaster level
Yeah,
cosplay.
no, Demo
Let's
is still
check
here.
out
Bless you,
two
mate.
big
Oh,
world premiere trailers to cap off our show.
Woo! Trooper.
Oh, for fuck's sake. How can this be one of your last two trailers? Oh. This game can run on. I mean, it's black and white. The thing that I'm finding quite funny, Pete, is that I've tried to remain the calm one. I think it's right. You checked out a long time ago.
Yeah.
And you said, fuck it. I've tried to remain calm, and I've slowly,
Yeah.
slow burned ever so slowly,
Just
getting more and more frustrated over the minutes.
the energy has just sapped out of you.
and sorry was having dinner, mate. Eat well. It's a better use of your time than this. This is horrible, bro. Is this the last one then?
We can only hope.
Okay, so no Xbox, no XCOM, which expected. No Frostpunk for you.
No Undisputed.
No. And the last trailer is another game that can be played on every game system that is currently available to buy.
Including the Commodore 64.
Probably. My old ZX Spectrum would probably run this.
Fuck me, the Apple One could run it.
And I would just like to add in closing, since obviously this is going to end, thank God, that some of these games could very well be very good games, especially for low prices, but we didn't tune in to watch
that is a wrap
that shit.
on the PC Gaming Show 2020.
Oh my God, thank God.
Name your show something else next year, because it's not a PC gaming show.
You could join us for our
I don't know what it is.
It's a
It's a
if you've been
game
tuning in
that
to
will
watch our
run on
show
any
for 10 years straight,
show.
thank you so much. We couldn't have done it without you.
And if this is your first time watching, just
If it
watch
was the
show
first time
like
watching,
10,
you've
20
lost
more
all
times.
your
Make up for all the ones
audience.
you've missed and
That's
for the
what it
future
is.
ones.
He's asked us to watch it 10 or 20 more times, this show.
Can you imagine that? Watching this 20 more
To our
times.
brave captain of the
Mate.
Watch Party, the amazing Frankie Ward.
Guys, it's been a great show and I had an absolute blast. Before we go, we
Didn't
also
do
give
anything,
a
love.
huge thank you to all the game developers, artists, designers, writers, voice actors, and everyone
You
else
should
out
be
there
thanking
working
anyone who's
so
still
hard
watching
day
for
after
actually
day to
watching
create
for
games
2
we all
hours.
play
But
and
actually,
love.
like, getting this far.
Every
No,
single one of you.
sorry. More than
Absolutely, Frankie.
more than
and
2
don't
hours,
forget that you guys
because
at
you're
home
running
can
5
wish
minutes
list
over.
every game
So
you saw
more
on
than
our
2
show
hours.
today by visiting the PC Gaming Show Steam page.
Thank you so much again, everyone, and we'll see you again in November. for
No,
the
you
PC
won't see
Gaming
me
Show
again,
Most
probably
Wanted.
ever.
Heck yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was quite possibly the worst show. In fact, it is the worst show I have ever seen. Literally by a fucking mile. That was awful.
How are we to know? We thought, like
No,
most sane people, we thought it'd be a PC.
We
about
didn't
PC
know.
game.
We had no idea. We had no clue. If I said it was torture, I'd be sort of being, I would be being lenient towards it. That's me being polite. What I want to say is that it was the biggest load of shite I've ever seen. PC games, and this is their 10th anniversary show. This is the best they could do for the 10th anniversary.
The thing is, it hasn't always been this way because I've watched this show in the past when it was on E3, and I'm not going to sit here and say that every single game was top quality PC. It wasn't. There always has been some indie titles, but there's been a blend. But this year there was maybe 2 games max that looked like that you actually needed a half decent PC to use, and the rest of it was stuff that, like I say, a Switch could run, which is the weakest machine at the moment. That the Switch could run all these games. So why in the hell would you buy a PC to run? What you wouldn't. If you've got a gaming PC, there's nothing for you. Yeah, you're laughing, which a lot of the people in the chat were laughing at it, because they're most likely the people who are watching this are people who have gone and spent a substantial money on a gaming PC, and so they're looking forward to what they can utilize over the next year, and they've seen a bunch of horse shit.
Look at my face. Look at my face, people. Look how drained it is. I feel like I died and was reanimated by Harry Potter. Every single game could have been run on the Commodore 64 or the Spectrum. Every single fucking one. Diabolical, man. If I had, as we were discussing earlier, had bought a brand new gaming console
Yeah.
just purely for games, I'd be fucking pissed right now.
Well, you'd be wondering what you were going to play in the next year, wouldn't you? You'd be wondering what you're going to play in the next year. That was going to justify the money you've just spent.
I mean, I never thought that things would switch in this way. I never thought that console games would end up being the meta. It's no longer the PC master race. But it's no longer the PC. We're no longer the master race, people. I'm sorry, but it's the consoles now. So there you go.
Certainly at the moment, certainly based on this year anyway. I mean, Xbox obviously killed it earlier on, but this was significantly the worst show we've watched. So
we're going to end it and
we're going to end the torture. Yeah.
Take a cold shower and stuff like that. Maybe whack one out. I don't know. Anyway, yes. If you have made it through with us,
we're sorry.
Yes, first of all, we're sorry. Yeah, and second of all, well done. We couldn't do it. So yeah, we won't be reacting to the PC show again. So yes, tomorrow is the last show, which is Ubisoft at 8 p.m. So please join us for that. And if you like our show, please subscribe and do all the other lovely things that YouTube asks us to do. And Patreon, we have a new channel. Go and check us out. And if you feel like supporting us, a few bucks a month, that would be awesome as well. Okay, say goodbye, Nick.
It's been a long one, guys. Goodbye, people, and all the best. We'll get through it. We'll survive. We'll survive till tomorrow.
Yeah. See you tomorrow, everyone.
See you tomorrow.
Take care.